welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right here. And obviously I decided to do something super natural today, something super appropriate for fall. So obviously I went super colorful on the eyes today, and this is gonna be my anti-fall look. That's what I'm calling it, at least. I am super excited for fall. Don't get me started. Like, I can't wait for summer to be over. But I know that's not everybody. I know some people are like, give me my summer back. So this look is for you guys. And again, of course, it's ridiculously dramatic. That's just what we do here on my channel. We do insanely dramatic looks. I will have some fall makeup looks coming up as well for those of you that are like me and are like, give me my fall. Of course, you don't have to go psychotically crazy like I did and do a cut crease. You don't have to do purple and blue. You could just do blue, or you could just do purple and then keep the lid neutral or keep the crease neutral. Whatever you guys want to do, of course, switch it up to your liking. But you know me, I gotta go all out, or I just can't go. Does anyone say that? Anyways, enough of me blabbering. If you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off with the face, I'm going to take my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm in the sensitive formula first. And my hands and face are squeaky clean, except for the swatches on the back of my hand. But other than that, they're super clean. And I'm just going to put this all over the face, and that's just going to make the foundation kind of stick to the skin a little bit better. And then I'm going in with the Benefit POREfessional just in the T-zone, just so that our pores are kind of hidden a little bit, because of course the aftershave balm does not do that. Then I'm going in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation. Mine is in the color 90 Warm Honey, and you guys are going to hear me talk about this in my favorites, or actually you already heard me talk about this in my favorites. I love this foundation. I just pumped out 2 pumps and I dotted it all over my face, and I'm just blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Then I ran off camera and did my brows and primed my eyes, and now we're moving on to shadow. So this is Dollipop by Sugarpill, and I'm taking it on a blending brush. This one I believe is by Hair and Makeup Addiction, and this is just going to work as our transition shade for this look. You don't really need to be super careful and super precise when you're doing this. Just put it in your crease as you would for any other look. And I feel like I should tell you guys that this pink shade stained my eyelids, so I had pink in my crease for like 2 days because of this. Just thought I'd let you guys know that, if that bothers you. Now you know. So now I'm going in with Sugarpill Poison Plum, and this is just like a royal matte purple shade, and I'm taking it on an angle brush. This one is by Coastal Scents, and I'm just gonna map out my crease with this. You guys always see me do this in every cut crease tutorial. I always do kind of like a flick at the end, but for this look I decided not to do that. I'm just gonna kind of go with the natural shape of my crease, just right above it, if that makes any type of sense. You don't want to go directly in your crease, because when you open your eyes it will kind of just create a whole mess. So now I'm taking this brush by Morphe. This is from the Flawless collection. I don't know the number exactly, but I will leave it in the description box. My Sigma E36 was dirty, so I went with this instead, and it worked just fine. And I'm taking a little bit more of that Poison Plum, and I'm just blending out that harsh line that we had, but I'm only blending it out on top. I'm not blending it out kind of on the bottom. Again, if that makes any type of sense. Then I'm going into this Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadow, and this is the color Violet, and I really love this purple shade. It's kind of just like a cooler toned version and darker version of Poison Plum, so just a cooler tone and darker purple, really. And I'm gonna use it with the same Coastal Scents brush and just do the same thing that we did with the previous color, and we're just gonna kind of try to keep it lower on the lid. And now I'm blending it out, but when I'm blending it out I'm not using more of the violet color, I'm using more of the Poison Plum, so we can make sure that we keep that darker purple as low as possible. And then of course do the same thing to your other eye. And then once you've got your purples down packed, you feel like they look good, just go in again with a little bit of the pink, which is Dollipop. We're using like every color in the rainbow today, honestly, and just blend things out a little bit more. Then I'm going into Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla, which mine is in the Mia Mia palette, but they sell it separately, so you don't have to get the Mia Mia palette. And I'm just going to take it on a very small brush and highlight the brow bone. You guys know I don't like to do this, but I just felt like it was necessary for today. Then to clean up the cut crease, instead of using soft ochre, I'm using Def Cyan Chromaline from MAC. It's actually a pro item, but I purchased mine online, and you guys can do the same. Of course, you don't have to go to a MAC Pro store, which I've never even been to. And I'm taking a larger angled brush, and I'm just going to clean up right underneath there. And I feel like this was kind of a mistake in the look. I mean, it looked gorgeous, but I feel like it kind of made my eyeshadow crease a little bit. So I think for next time, I would probably just stick to soft ochre because it never really does that. But, I mean, of course, it's up to you. Then for our final Sugarpill eyeshadow, I'm taking Midori or Mochi. I think it's Mochi, actually. I think Midori is the green shade. I don't know. I'm going to link it down below just in case. But I'm pretty sure this is Mochi. So this is Sugarpill Mochi or Mochi. And it's just a light sky blue. And this is just going right on top of that Def Cyan Chromaline, just to kind of set it, because I did really like the color that it gave us. But I feel like putting the lighter color on top of the darker color just gave it a little bit more of dimension, if that makes any type of sense. Then I'm just going to go ahead and do my wing liner. I did recently post a wing liner routine, so I will link that down below for you guys. And then I'm going to move on to concealer. So I'm using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in light medium and the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly, which is the lightest shade, but I kind of just use it more as a highlight than an actual concealer, if that makes any type of sense. And then I'm just going to blend that out. How many times did I say if that makes any type of sense so far? Like, probably like 5 if you guys are keeping track. Anyways, so then I'm just going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender like I always do. And then to set my highlighted areas, I'm pulling out an oldie but a goodie. This is my Nye Banana Powder, and this is like an 8-ounce jug. Literally, I don't even know if you can get this anymore, but if you can, please grab it. It is so worth it. So I'm taking it with a Real Techniques blending sponge, and this is always how I set my concealer. And I only set my concealer or my highlighted areas. I don't really set my entire face ever. I just feel like it gives a nicer finish if I just set my highlighted areas, you know? Then I'm going to apply some mascara. Can you guess which one I'm using? Other than the fact that you're seeing a hideous tube of it right now. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex. As always, I'm applying it to my top lashes. And I mean, you know how to do this, right? So let's just skip along. Then I'm going on to my waterline, and I'm taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacquer. You guys know how I feel about this. I literally I can't handle the creaminess of this eyeliner. Please, if you're on a hunt for the best eyeliner, please, this is it. Look no further. This will literally change your entire life. So I'm just applying this to my waterline, of course, and then I'm going to blend it out with a little bit of Violet by Anastasia. And I definitely went off frame. Honestly, if you film videos, you know how hard it is to stay in frame during this. It's the most difficult thing. But I'm blending it out with a very, very tiny flat definer brush by Morphe. It's from the Angel Merino collection. And it's just so cute. Did my phone just go off? Did you hear that? Anyways, then I'm going to move on to Dollipop again by Sugarpill. And I'm taking this with a pencil brush by Morphe, and this one is from the Elite collection, and it is just incredible. It is so incredible. I think this is the E36. It's so amazing. I highly suggest you guys pick this up, and it is so like well priced. I don't know how I was gonna word that before, but it's well priced. Then I'm taking Pegasus by MakeupGeek. It's a foiled eyeshadow. It's just like a super light blue, and I'm just going to take this on the inner corner with a very, very, very tiny brush, and it's just going to give us a little pop. And I am running it a little bit kind of like on the inner portion of the lower lash line. Yeah, I think that was English. And then we're just going to coat the bottom lashes with some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the huge. Then we're moving on to falsies. These are Dose of Drama by Dose of Colors. And I am going to link my winged liner and lashes video down below, like I said. And these are the finished eyes. Now moving on to contouring. I'm taking the Anastasia contour powder in Earth, which is just so amazing. Every time I pull this back out of my collection, I remember why I love it so much. So I'm taking it with the Nars Ita brush, which, you guys, the shedding on this brush is so real. It's always been real, but it's just getting realer every single day. I don't really know how much longer I'm going to have this brush for. So I'm just contouring, of course, and my mom was in the room. She was talking to me. And then I'm going to move on to blush. This is Early Bird by ColourPop, and why was I not obsessed with this before? It's amazing. It went so well with the look. It's a beautiful kind of like a fuchsia pink shade, but it's not too in your face, you know what I mean? And then I'm moving on to highlight. This is Smoke and Whistles by ColourPop. Obviously, I applied like the weirdest like streak of it, but I do go in and blend it out. And the brush I'm using is still my favorite highlight brush. This is the contour brush by Real Techniques. It's my favorite, I'm just saying. And how beautiful is this highlight, honestly. Then I'm going to darken up my contour. This is Carob by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I literally put the smallest amount. Like, I feel like you don't even understand how small of an amount it is that I put, and especially because these are so pigmented. And then I'll go in and blend it out and make sure it doesn't look like super weird. And then, I mean, sometimes it still looks super weird, I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm going on to kind of bronzer, sort of. This is a contour powder by Anastasia. It's in the color Copper Brown, but I feel like it's super duper warm. Like, I would never contour with this. So I'm taking the contour brush by Real Techniques in the dual fiber version, and I'm just gonna run that on the sides of my forehead. Then I'm going to contour my nose with Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the original contour kit, and it's just the center shade. It's the most cool tone shade. And honestly, if I can give you any tips for contouring your nose, just keep the lines closest together that you draw on your nose if you want your nose to look a little bit smaller, and use a cool tone shade. Don't use a warm shade. Then moving on to lips, I'm going to line them with Spice by MAC, and I mean, the obsession with this lip liner is real. This is definitely the best, in my opinion, the best lip liner that MAC carries, except for Bure, the cream stick liner. You know the one I'm talking about. Then for lipstick, I'm using the best nude lipstick on the face of the planet. This is Raquel by Nars. It's a Nars Audacious lipstick. And, like, I'm not being dramatic when I say it's the best. It's literally the best. Then I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus because I wanted the highlight to be on level 7 trillion. And then once you do that, this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All that information will be linked down below, as well as every product that I used today. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!